I'm Esther and welcome to Minden's. Minden's are nutritious, delicious meals you can make in minutes using 5 ingredients or less. So let's get started with today's Minden. Today we're going to cook up some chicken tenders with artichokes and roasted red peppers with a basil sauce. And I'm going to show you how quickly you can fry up your chicken tenders. So we're starting this from start to finish, and you can time on the end of the YouTube video how long it will take for you to get your dinner on the table. So first things first, we're going to start it with medium-high heat, and we're going to give a little olive oil spray. We're going to take our chicken tenders, and I already cut the packaging open, and just plop it right in your pan. There you go. I like to say when I cook, I try and give you tips that will reduce your cleanup time as well as giving you a fast option for dinner. We know you're busy, and I don't want you to spend hours cooking or cleaning. This is just a method that I've used for cooking for over 30 years when my boys were young, and I would just try and come up with recipes that would be quick, save time, but that were also nutritious and that they would enjoy eating. So we've tested all of these recipes, and I know that they're all good. So these chicken tenders I get at Trader Joe's. They have organic ones and a bunch of different varieties for you to choose from. They have no hormones, ever, no antibiotics, so it's a great healthy option for your family. Look how fast they're frying up already. Look at that. And that's why I wanted to show you from start to finish, because it does fry up so fast. This will feed 4, or if you're cooking for yourself, you'll have leftovers so that you can meal prep for lunch, for dinner, whatever you enjoy. So I like to come up with different recipes to bring you, and sometimes how I come up with the recipe is by accident. Trader Joe's has this green sauce by their cheeses and their different hummuses, and it's called Zug. It's this spicy, amazing dip that my family loves. And I went to pick up some Zug one day, and when I brought it home, it wasn't Zug. It was this vegan kale, cashew, and basil pesto. So I know that they take anything back, but I'm not one that likes to take things back. So I thought, okay, what can I create with this sauce that I have at home now? And I came up with this recipe, combining the chicken with some artichoke hearts and some peppers. And then instead of serving it over pasta, we're going to use some broccoli rice today. So what you can do, I already pre-microwave this. This is found in the produce section. This is not in the freezer section. A lot of times when I give you freezer options, I tell you to defrost them in the refrigerator the night before. So this is already fresh. So what you want to do is pierce the bag a few times with a fork, put it in the microwave for about 6 minutes, and it'll be all soft. This is ready to go. So when I'm ready to put it in the recipe, this is already cooked and soft. That's what speeds up your time, and you want to save time by doing that while your chicken is browning up. Look how fast. This chicken is almost done. It's fast because there's no bones and it's already cut in small pieces. See how it's already brown? So each week on Monday, I will bring you a new Minden for you to try. And when you send me a picture of your finished product, I like to post them on my website under testimonials and show you how many different options you can do with my recipes. Sometimes if I will show you something with ground beef, you can use ground chicken, ground turkey, you can use a vegetarian option, just to make it a little bit your own and whatever suits your lifestyle and whatever your family likes. So what I'm going to do now, I feel like it's sticking a little. Even though this pan says non-stick, I still like to use this organic olive oil spray. I use it for pretty much about everything, and you can find it on my website under Top Picks. Every Tuesday I bring you a Top Pick Tuesday if you check my website, and they're items that I have found over the years that are amazing, and I love to share them with you. So this one's already a past Top Pick. This week I'm going to do a Top Pick that will show you these handy dandy little scissors. They're cooking shears. They are really sharp, so be careful with them. But I love them because when you store them in your drawer, they have a case so that you don't cut yourself when you go to pull it out to use. So I'm going to show you how you can, one of the options of how you can use this in this recipe. And that's why it'll go along with our top pick. I hope that you subscribe to my YouTube channel because I will continue to bring you every Monday a new exciting dish for you to try. And it's free to subscribe. All you have to do, there's a little button right here and it says subscribe, and then when you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and feel free to leave a comment. Okay, we're going to take the bag of broccoli, we're going to pour the whole bag right on top. I don't care that it's going to cover my chicken, because I'm going to stir it all up after anyway. Okay? Now what we're going to do is, I already used, when I tested this recipe, I already used the half a jar of the marinated artichoke, and I'm going to use the other half a jar in this recipe, with the juice and everything. And I also, when I'm giving you recipes, sometimes a recipe may only call for a half a bag of this or a quarter bag of that. You'll find other recipes on my website that will use up the other half so that nothing goes to waste. You'll also find the nutritional information as well as the cost per serving on the website. So that is Mindins, MINDINS.com. Feel free to check it often. We have fun tips on Fridays. We have all sorts of different things that we bring you. So now we're going to use our scissors. I'm excited. Be careful because they are sharp. So what I like to do is taking out a pepper, and I only need one in this recipe. This jar, I love these. I use them for so many things. You'll find so many uses for it. A little goes a long way. What you do is you can just take your scissors and cut it right over your pan. Look at that. You're cutting it right over. You're not making a mess. And you're just cutting little chunks, and you're being careful not to cut your fingers, because when I tell you these shears are sharp, please believe me, they're sharp. I've used them before, and I'm just moving my hand so that I don't cut it, because that would not feel good. And I don't want to go into the emergency room tonight. Almost done here. And when you check my website, it'll tell you where I purchased them and how much I got them for. Okay, I'm going to lower the heat a little bit. So now you have the artichokes are in there, as well as the pepper. And now we're just going to add the whole container of this kale pesto. It comes with a plastic cover on the lid, and I already took that off just to make it easier. And like I said, because I like to do things where it's saving you cleanup time, I use the same utensil. I'm throwing this out, even though I used it for the chicken. Chicken's cooked, and I'm throwing this out anyway. I'm not using it. It's all done. And we're just going to stir it up. Everything up. Chicken's cooked down there. Because you've added extra sauce from your artichokes and a little bit from the peppers, you know, it's in a liquid, and that gets in there too. You'll have plenty for the whole thing. This will continue to cook up while I serve it. I'm just trying to coat it all. This gives you a one-pot meal that will serve 4 people. It's pretty with all the different colors. It's got red, it's got green, it's got the chicken. And it's a real pretty meal that you can serve up. And you can serve it up directly from your pot or your pan or your casserole or whatever you're making it in. Just try and cook in one area so that you're not making too big of a mess. And this is all the cleanup I have afterwards, so that's not too much. I hope you enjoyed today's Minden. It was chicken tenders with a pesto sauce, and we used roasted peppers and artichokes in it. And I will see you next week with another creative Minden. I don't know what yet, because I will come up with it the same time that I bring it to you. Have a great, great day, and thank you again for joining Mindens.